Welcome inside our award-winning Locker Room show sponsored by your Hampton Roads Chevy dealers. I'm Megan Plain. This week is the 2020 NFL Scouting Combine, where teams gather in Indianapolis to get a feel for the college prospects they'd like to select in this year's draft. So, of course, as your Hampton Roads home of the Redskins, we've got to keep you up to date on all things Washington. But first, let's hear what head coach Ron Rivera has to say about what the team is looking for.
We have some positions that we're going to focus in on. I think the less people know about what we're doing, the better things will be for us. And so I'm going to be very careful with that.
Okay, so that tells us basically absolutely nothing. And that's been the general response from Rivera when asked about the positions that they're looking at. But in all fairness, the draft also has a lot to do with what other teams are looking to do. So it's important to keep your cards close to your chest. That way you keep teams from making moves that they know will affect you. Now, Washington has the number 2 overall pick, and what we do know about the Redskins is that the general consensus seems to be that Ohio State defensive end Chase Young is the favorite. He's expected to make an impact in the league right away, like we saw San Francisco's Nick Bosa do this past season, which resulted in him being named the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. Now, Young's the best overall player in this draft, but let's be honest, everybody also loves a good QB. Now, as of, just pretty much today, Tua Tagovailoa's name has all of a sudden started to be thrown out as a very real option for the Redskins, because not only does he have the potential to become a star QB at the NFL level if healthy, but if Haskins does pan out to be the guy the Redskins want as their starter, the team could be in a great position to trade Tua to another team for some quality draft picks. Now, if Tua can become as good as the NFL players that he emulates, then Washington will certainly have something special on their hands.
Well, I try to emulate my game, after guys like Russell Wilson and Drew Brees. I text with them here and there. But, for me, it's not so much what those guys do on the field that strikes me. It's everyone knows how good they are, but it's who they are as a person off the field, and it's what they do off the field and how they go about their business in that way.
Now, I'll tell you why that response really stands out to me, because the way they conduct themselves off the field is exactly what Redskins coach Ron Rivera is looking for. He said this week at the Combine that a big focus for his Redskins team is to also put in a lot more time in the community, because those are people you're trying to get to come to the games to cheer on your team. Now, how about some Hokies at the Combine? Can't leave out some Hokies who are standing out. Virginia Tech tight end Dalton King, he has put on quite a display at this scouting combine. He had the best broad jump of any tight end with a leap of 10 feet, 5 inches on Thursday. Now, he ran an official 4.71 in the 40-yard dash. That ranked 5th among tight ends, 21 reps on the bench press. That also put him at 5th in his position group. And he did so well that some NFL teams had actually requested that he also work out today with the running backs. So a big day right here this week, or yesterday and today, for this Hokie. Now, we're going to take a quick break, but when